This is a guy called Henry for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm here with Lee McGregor. Lee, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. You?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks, mate. We're here for the TAYLOR-KHONGSONG card. We're in Glasgow. How does it feel to be in Glasgow?
No, it's good. Obviously, it's nice now that the news is finally out and it's officially announced for May the 2nd at the Hydro, my home city. So I'm happy and I'm excited to get back in the ring.
Are you still dreaming of that big night in Edinburgh, though?
Yeah, I am, to be honest. I have to dream about it quite a lot, actually. I believe it will happen one day. These are all steps in the right direction to finally, hopefully, achieving my dream of fighting in a big venue in Edinburgh. Ideally, it would be Tynecastle, the Heart Stadium, but we'll see.
Not the Castle?
Or the Castle, to be honest. Obviously, I'd love to headline my own show and challenge for a world title or something back in Edinburgh at the team I support, Heart Stadium, but also obviously I know Josh's dream is to fight at the Castle, and I would love to do that as well. I'd imagine I would be on the undercard if that was to happen, which also would be a dream come true. So there's a few options and a few things that can happen back in Edinburgh, but for now we're focused on the Hydro on May the 2nd.
Good stuff. Last time out, you had a massive fight against FAROOQ. You unified the British and Commonwealth belts. How was that whole experience for you, the sort of aftermath of all that, the celebrations? Talk me through it.
Oh, it was amazing. Obviously, the fight itself was a fantastic fight.
Incredible.
Absolutely grueling during the fight. It was tough. Fights I like to be involved in. I left everything in the ring. I couldn't have done any more. I feel like Cash was the same. We both left it all in the ring, and that's what fans pay their hard-earned money for. So it was a great fight. Obviously, got the decision. Unbelievable scenes afterwards with all my fans, friends, family. It was amazing to then go back through Edinburgh on the Sunday and keep the celebrations going. It was a brilliant weekend. A weekend I'll never forget.
Talk to me a bit about this card. What are your thoughts on some of the clashes? Some really good contests.
Yeah, no, definitely. Obviously, I seen the first fight on the undercard got announced yesterday. Troy Williamson against Stephen Donnelly. That's a fantastic fight. Both great fighters. I remember them they were on the amateur scene, both around about the same time as what I was. Both good fighters. I believe that's going to be a fantastic fight. Obviously, the main event. The boy that Josh is fighting is slightly unknown, which can be dangerous. So Josh is going to need to be switched on, and I don't believe anyone at 140 troubles Josh, to be honest. But he can't take his eye off the ball. He needs to be firing on all cylinders, which I believe he will be. He'll leave no stone unturned. I know that for a fact because I've trained alongside him for many years. So it's going to be a great show. There's the likes of my teammates Sonny Edwards, Willie Hutchison, Nathan Gorman, who else is on it? There's a few other, Mark McEwen and stuff. There's some real great fighters on the card from Scotland as well. So it's going to be a great night.
Excellent. How is life down in Sheffield at the minute?
It's good. It's good. Obviously, since my fight back in November, I had a bit of time back up here in home in Edinburgh, which I've enjoyed myself. The past few weeks I was back down in Sheffield. I've been here, there and everywhere. I was in London last week down helping Michael Conlon out sparring for his fight, which is next week I think.
How was that work?
Great, fantastic sparring, really, really good. I've got a lot of time for Michael, fantastic fighter. Went down and we had some great spars. They actually wanted me to go back down again this week for his last spar, which I couldn't do obviously because I've got this press conference and that today, but sparring that'll definitely happen again probably because it was that competitive and it was that good. So I look forward to more rounds with Michael, definitely. Excellent.
Can we talk a bit about, so you've spoken a bit about the celebrations and all that. You saw lots of videos of you guys partying it up, having a good time after the big win. The reaction to the fight on social media was a bit mixed. How did you deal with that? Obviously you felt like you won, but there were some people that felt like you didn't. Did it affect you mentally at all, or were you able to fully enjoy the victory?
Of course I enjoyed the victory. It was to put your body through what I put my body through, and then obviously get my hand raised at the end. I'm going to enjoy myself. The comments, yeah, it's frustrating, but It's something you need to deal with when you're in the public eye. It's not the first time I've had it. It's not going to be the last. It's hard to ignore, but you just need to get used to it. It's part of the job. The more I watch the fight back on the TV, the better I feel about it. The more I think, well, no, that's not a robbery. You see robberies in boxing, and it certainly wasn't a robbery. A close fight, yeah. If people had cash by a round or two, a draw, me by a round or two, you can't argue. But these folks saying a complete robbery and stuff, I think they're wrong, and I would advise them to go back and watch the fight again. But as I say, it's something I'll need to deal with. Something I would like to put right. If I get the chance and we get the chance to have the rematch, I'd be willing to do that. I just need to do what my team say. I'm in good hands just now. Obviously, I'm fully focused on May the 2nd, defend my titles. Ideally, I'd love to challenge and for the European title, and then we can see what happens after that. But we'll see. We'll take it each step as it comes.
Do you think that people fully understand your motivations for fighting? You know, I've seen how you are with your family, and your story and everything's quite incredible. Do you think people fully get that? And does it frustrate you when you're maybe criticised for a decision that's not made by you?
As I say, like the folk that give you abuse or whatever it is on social media, don't get me wrong, people are entitled to opinions, and I can accept that, but it's the ones that give you abuse, and there's no need for it. It's like they've not really got much better things to do. But as you just said there, my motivation and why I do this is for my family. Most importantly, provide for my little girl. Do my family proud. That's the most important thing for me, to be honest. Obviously, I love fighting as well. I love boxing. I've been involved with it my whole life. It's something I enjoy doing. I don't just do it for the sake of, I need to do this to provide for my family. I enjoy it as well, so that's a bonus. But yeah, as I say, the most important thing is to make sure my family are well. Yeah,
absolutely. When you think about where you've come from in the last 3 years, I mean, your career's moved at a phenomenal pace. Everything in your life's moved at a phenomenal pace. I remember when I first met you, you told me that 2017 was the worst year of your life. Do you see 2020 being one of the best?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, obviously 2017 was the worst year of my life, no doubt about it. 2018 we had a bad start to it, obviously. I remember losing my granddad, and then we went on and had a really good finish to 2018. I picked up 2 titles, obviously winning the Commonwealth at the back end of 2018. Went into 2019, had another great year, obviously picking up the British title as well. And 2020 is a massive year for me. I believe that really it's my breaking out year. I can get myself on European world stage coming towards the back end of this year. So definitely 2020 could possibly be my best year, yeah.
Very exciting times ahead.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to put my heart and soul into the next year or two. Hopefully, eventually, one day become world champion, my lifelong dream, and then we'll take it from there and see what happens after that.
Good stuff, Lee. Train hard. Hopefully see you soon, and thanks for talking to Boxing Social. Cheers, mate.